MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Jays look for their Tanner Roark gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Renato Nunez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Alex Cobb gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
The 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, man, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So, obviously, he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The count now at 2-1. From the stretch. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. And new inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Renato Nunez. This is popped up. Shaw in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here it comes.
The designated hitter.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
To 2-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and he'll make that play look easy as the throw. Standing in to Oscar Hernandez as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Rendell Grichuk waits on deck. Hit hard. Foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Rendell Grichuk at the plate now. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bichette, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Reese McGuire comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Working for the punch out and the offering. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Zobrist. Cobb comes set. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Zobrist still playing here at age 38. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
3-1 to him now. Three and 1. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Settling in now, Austin Wynns, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Chris Davis at the plate now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's 3 for 9. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
So he sets him down swinging. Chris Davis is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. The set and the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The second baseman, Kevin.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
And a high strike there, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh and 2 to Travis Shaw. The 0-2 home. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the Toronto third, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up. Maybe a...
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. Digging in to try it again. Lourdes Gurriel, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Oh and 2. Here it is. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Ramon Urias. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. A toss behind the back. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next to the Orioles.
So here's Trey Mancini. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. You see the average starting play at .318. 13 home runs and 42 runs batted in. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. And 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
The right fielder.
Here's Randall Bridget. 10 RBIs already for him in the series, having picked up 6 base hits. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike one.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Count even at 2-2. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Up next for the Orioles.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Down the left field line and deep. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini moving back. He's there and records the first out. Riding in once again, Kevin Biggio. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Cobb comes set and delivers. The high fastball is in there. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Wynns.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out. Out in front of it, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Count remains full. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's set. Here it comes. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike. Swinging a soft liner. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Ramon Urias is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ramon Urias goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hard liner to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Ready for another chance? Teoscar Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
So we got him looking there. Teoscar Hernandez goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. This is a foul ball. Cobb's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Low for ball 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. And that's in there. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Justin Miller is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here it comes. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. At the plate, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. So they go. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but if we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Center fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he has signaled to the bullpen that's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. And how about that for a situational lefty? Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Thomas Pannone has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Third baseman hugging the line here, now the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Pannone features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Austin Wynns stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Popped him up. Shaw over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Hanser Alberto will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 57, Hanser Alberto.
In there, strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down. Hanser Alberto stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Smoke toward the hole, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Lourdes Gurriel is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1 from the stretch. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Set to deliver on 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To Iglesias for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Hayes on the run for it, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Giles, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Ramon Urias is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Baltimore down to their final strike. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
1-0 the count. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch, and the Blue Jays continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Fans are